everyone, my name is Cassandra Vaynerchuk, and we're taking some time out of our day to discuss money doesn't buy happiness, although it does make life a lot easier, doesn't it? The feeling of not having money, and some of you have never really experienced not having money, so you don't understand, and it's not a relatable experience for you to live in a space of money as a concern. When you're standing around a bunch of rich people and they have tons of money and they're talking about all these trips they're going on and they occur as if they're happy, just know that they're posturing in front of each other. They're not actually happy, first of all. They don't even understand even an inkling of what happiness, what work is, and work usually brings happiness. Like a self-actionable work where you actually see results brings happiness. A person with a lot of money who didn't work for their money, oftentimes you got to feel sorry for them because they never had to work for anything, and so they don't understand the joys of seeing a result from hard work. A struggle that then becomes a success story is the biggest piece of joy that you could ever experience, which means that you have to stay in the mindset that the harder you work, that eventually you'll see results. So you keep working, and the journey becomes the process, which then can bring the happiness. But then eventually it can also bring the joy and bring the money, which then will level you out in a grounded form of having money. What we're dealing with these days is a lot of people who had overnight success, who didn't work for shit, and they were completely miserable before they had money, and they're still completely miserable. Just because you were born into money doesn't mean you don't work hard. Just that means you have more accessibility to working hard. Meaning you could be born into a millionaire's family, and if you have great ethics and morals instilled in you, you'll volunteer your time and see ways that you can help people and be an innovator, which actually becomes the reward in a paycheck form. And it becomes a little easier for you because you're able to utilize your money to grow businesses or to experience it in a new way of action. So money doesn't buy happiness, but it sure helps. But you still can't convince people in a space of vicious psychosis that your ideas, when they're so outrageously and far-fetched, are going to be successful unless you're willing to play the game. Meaning it is a lot easier for someone like Gary Vaynerchuk to get attention when he's building something new like VeeFriends. However, he's working. You see him traveling the globe. It's not glamorous. It's not glamorous going to these parties and these fashion shows. It's not glamorous to go to Cannes Lions. It's just not glamorous. It's actually quite miserable. See, the people in the audience with their bougie lifestyles who are honestly not doing their job as content creators are creating the ideal that it's a joyful experience, while he's proclaiming it's a joyful experience, but in honest reality, it's hard work, it's not fun, and the plane ride alone will make you want to stay home. That's somebody who likes a challenge, who likes building real shit. While he hangs out with fakes and frauds, while he's trying to educate you on real shit. Money doesn't buy happiness. Happiness is happiness, and happiness comes from within, and you have to generate it within yourself. So the most wealthiest people on the planet are the most miserable, and some of them didn't even build their income, they're just taking it from their moms and dads, such as Mona Vance. She doesn't have anything going for her at all. She's a wobbly pencil walking who is trying to create an image for herself as if she's up to anything more than just looking glamorous, while she abuses women all around her. And she's a miserable human being who bitches, moans, and complains about her almond milk in her coffee that the coffee place didn't get right. Complains about everything, which means she's a pretend happy. And that's what money does to women who marry men who accept that as normal behavior, and then they slow down the man from producing a business. So now you're taking a look at a bigger picture of money doesn't buy happiness, and neither do good looks. And then there's this saying out there that says something like, the most beautiful woman out there, a man would be with her and he's looking to get out while you're looking to get with. He's the guy who's with the girl who looks so hot, is completely miserable while you're standing over there oogling over them as if you're so jealous of the way she looks. When she's more of a pain in the ass, more annoying than anyone you've ever dated. Yet that's the facade image that these women are trying to portray based on a soft, tingly voice, which is all a facade. A Lamborghini in the driveway, whoop-de-fucking-do. 2 weeks after you have the Lamborghini, you're going out buying a Jeep. Still not enough for you. Because you're always searching for something else when you have the money. So it's something you want to take into perspective of being in a space of security with money, which makes life comfortable. I am a firm believer that the most powerful people on the planet are the middle class who have a comfortable lifestyle. Although those people are still unsatisfied too. Consider that the money idea comes from inflation and government control and a trained brain division of separating happiness, or happiness is money. And that is just not true. Have you ever seen the movie Scrooged? The problem with all of you at this time is you don't even see the fact that your life is wasting away while you grow your money or have the money, while you go on trips that you don't even enjoy. As long as the camera is on you, you're all smiles. So the conversation around having money is on you and what you're willing to do to change that storyline within yourself, and then figure out a way to evolve yourself in creating the money that you're requesting of. Okay. Thanks for joining me.